going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Mario and Luigi Superstar Sega. In the last episode, we got to Beanbean Castle, and hope you enjoyed that little quest there. So now we have some progress to make here, and that is we have to get to Beanbean Castle. Halt! You there! Halt! You can't just waltz on in here. The town has just been attacked. The castle could be attacked at any moment. Lady Lila has instructed us not to allow anyone to enter the castle. Anyone whatsoever. Except that, if you still wish to enter, you must explain your names and your motives. What? You're the world famous Mario? What? You are the legendary Luigi? Luigi who? I have no idea. If you really are the superstar Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom, then prove it. That jerk. No mistaking that one. This guy is really Mario? Can't be certain. Anyway, what business would the famous Mario and the other guy have in the castle? Come on, you literally had it right there, Luigi. Could have at least said Louie or something, bro. Huh? Oh, I see. Gotcha. You're gaslighting us again, aren't you? Who do they want? No! Regardless of all of that nonsense, you may not enter. Now be gone. Prince Priestley's robes! Are you friends of the prince?
Oh yeah!
Listen, I think maybe we ought to let these guys inside. Okay. Taking into account that Rose in your wacky story, we can allow you to enter. That was one wacky story. Woo! Alright, well, let's head on inside. And let's explore around the castle here. So, we have here the castle courtyards. Authorized personnel only. So, we can't go over there quite yet. What if we went this way? He's like, well, Master Mario and Master Luigi! I am Lady Lila, highest of the ladies at court. The gatekeepers told me of you. Are you indeed the Mario and Luigi of famous superstars? Yes, I can't deny that. Such jumping hallmark of Mario and Luigi of legendary. Look at me! What are you trying to tell me? Oh, do speak up! Oh, such ruckus! Speak in softer voices! Now hear me. As you saw, the town is in ruins and the castle is under strict guard. At a time like this, I cannot allow a system of spirit such as you to meet the Queen. As the Queen's longest-serving lady at court, I must act in the interest of her royal safety. Oh, flip. I should have explored. Well, I guess in the remake I'll explore what's up with that. You two are indeed the true Mario Bros. You must prove it by repairing the castle's plumbing. If you are able to completely fix it, then you may meet the Queen Bee. Now then, show me the work of ethic of the Super Mario Brothers. Superstar Mario Bros. Alright, well, that's gonna conclude it for today. I'm just kidding. Let's not get button happy. Thank you very much. Now we're in the sewers. I have some stuff to talk about. So I'll go ahead and talk about that right now. So before I do that, yeah, I'll just go ahead and talk about it. I'm sure I'll be able to talk about the beginning
So, apologies on the latency on the video. If you're watching this the next day, like on a Thursday, like basically yeah, if you're watching this on the 30th, congrats, I guess. Yeah, cool, right? Sorry. If you're watching this on the 29th, then yeah, honestly, like, great. Sorry to make you stay up this late to watch this video. The reason why this video came out so late is because basically the power went out and, well, couldn't really do much editing or do much of anything, to be honest with you. I was able to do the research part of, like, the generations and everything, obviously. I might save that for a later day, if I'm going to be honest. Because there is another, there's some gaming news that I wanted to share. Well, I will at least kind of like elaborate that there are going to be some articles that I will be reading in terms of my research, because I do want to extend on it and make sure that it's full-fledged and at least, like, you know, like, it makes sense. Also, something interesting about this game is, like, the Fireflies, this is like the first recolor that we see in the game, and this is like the first enemy we see where, in a way, it's kind of just like, okay, different attacks despite the enemy, and it's a different Spiny from the Beanbean Kingdom, and which is kind of interesting in a way, because, like, usually the Lacapes would be throwing the, what is it, the Thornies or something? What is it? Not Thornies. I think it is like this. I think it's Spinebeat, or I forgot the name. Well, we'll probably see the name of the enemy once we get back outside, because like there's a huge level booster we get out here, and it's kind of funny in a way. What else? Yeah, so power went out. It was a crazy experience. I guess I could share you some of my experience in a way of what happened on the Monday of this week. So yeah, there was a video that released this past Monday, right? Well, yeah, I had it scheduled to release that Monday, so it makes sense why it released. Hope you enjoyed it to some degree. The next Bowser's Minions video will come out possibly this upcoming Monday, if not next Monday. We'll just have to wait and see on that one as well. Since for today's episode, we won't be going... we're not going to be rescuing Queen Bean quite exactly. We will be... like, because, I mean, the objective is to get to Queen Bean right now, right? So, for context, and for anybody who hasn't seen this game before, right now we're fixing the sewers, and we are basically just trying to, like, get through this dungeon right now, and eliminating the problem right now. So, that is the current course and goal of this game, and yeah. Anyways, back to reality, I guess. What was I gonna say? I kind of forgot. Oh, well, I'm showing you that I just one-shot the Fireflies now. There's that. I guess that's why I kept the battle up there. So, there was a patent that was happening, currently, with Nintendo and Palworld, Pocket Bear, really, who made Palworld, and yeah. So I'll be going over that a little bit, and I'll share the article in the description below. And there's some other news actually not news, just a personal story. So I came across some floods, and it's like, holy crap! Like, I realized like there were some floods in this area, and then like I was in the midst of it when it was developing, so it was crazy to see how it unfolded to me. That was quite an experience. Like, it's one thing to like see the flood afterwards, like the aftermath, but to be there while it was starting to like, to start to develop, that's where it's like, okay, that's weird, and it's just like, I don't know, just a weird experience for me. But I'm sure there's gonna be more exciting stories to like share if I ever like do have the time to. I think that's it. So let's get on to the news today about Nintendo. At this point, Nintendo has lost to Pocket Pair. I think it's pretty much. I think we should just seal the deal on it because, you know, even their home country and their home place in Japan, because that's where Nintendo has originated from. Like, even Japan was just like, hey, look, you need to stop. You need to stop pushing these people around for making these fan games, for making any similarities to your games, to making anything remotely, like, related, remotely, like, just straight up, like, you know, it's one of those things. So I'm gonna read the article right now. Sorry, I should probably read the article right now. So the Nintendo patent tied to Palworld lawsuit stays rejected as Japan shuts down the objections in an unusual sharp-tongued notice. So what do they mean by this? By the way, Palworld's doing very well. Palworld, if you're wondering how Palworld's doing, extremely well. Still very happy about it, and you know, it's great to see. So last week, Japan's patent officer, published a notice of rejection of Nintendo and the Pokemon Company's divisional patent application, describing an in-game monster capturing system. This patent application is closely tied to the ongoing legal dispute with Palworld developers Pocket Bear. So it comes as to no surprise that the rejection has attracted attention, obviously, from the Nintendo fans, the Nintendo haters, and, you know, people like you and me who like some Nintendo stuff and are just, like, not really wanting to follow what they're doing today in terms of how they want to do things. You know, all alike, or just straight up just neutral. I'm in that department too, because I'm just, you know, if I see other video games doing well, and if it's not Nintendo, then honestly, like, you know, they deserve what they did, you know? So it's like one of those things where Nintendo, you just gotta step up your game a little bit, or, like I said, it's probably just time to retire. I don't know. I'll probably make a hot take right here. I think Nintendo is at the close edge of retiring from making games, or from making video games in general, because they have made some pretty good ones to some degree, or I guess like some enjoyable ones recently, although to be honest, they're not that great either. So I think, as I said before, maybe it's time to hang up the tie, even though it's kind of a generational thing. We have, which actually, ironically enough, the generation that's currently in the Japan studios and everything, like making these Nintendo games, is mainly still the same generations that made the games in the 2010s and 2000s and the 1990s. Quite ironically, I don't know about the 1980s. I don't know about the 1980s, but it's ironically mostly Gen X that's in Japan studios. I had to guess anything. I'm not going to look that up right now because I'm currently on the article, and I'm just going to look at one thing at a time while I look at the video as it progresses, since this is a voiceover to some degree. So, what was I going to say? Oh, pay attention to this order, because I'm not going to do it again. So yeah, just want to make sure you get that one first, then you want to get the one towards the left, and then you want to get the one towards the top, and then that one. Boom. That's the order you want to do it in. So, anyways, curiously, so to continue the article, curiously, Japanese users have pointed out the uncharacteristically scalding language Japan's officers examiner used in addressing the counter arguments from Nintendo's side, with people amusedly posting their favorite quotes from the legal back and forth. Industry professional like Japanese patent attorney Kiyoshi Kirihara, I I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher the name. That's really like. I'm sorry if I. I want to at least respect to pronounce the name right. So if I have butchered it, I apologize. Have likewise commented that both Nintendo's objections and the examiner's written response contain things rarely seen in the standard patent practice. One of the key factors behind the patent's rejection is a YouTube gameplay video from 2013 demonstrating the indie fan game Pokemon Generations. Looks like we have some dialogue to read, so I'll be back after these messages.
Oh, thank the stars! You saved me, you heroic souls!
Oh yeah!
Could you beat the Mario Bros from the Mushroom Kingdom? What are the Mario Bros doing in a place like this? What? Claim that I dropped the pair of you down here? And that I told you to fix the plumbing? Was perplexing. We were attacked by Kakalata and her fiends, and have been stuck here ever since. Perhaps the Lady Lima you encountered was... Foolish Mario Bros. You have I don't need to fake my voice anymore. Completely pathetically fallen into my trap. Repairing the plumbing is the key to disabling the Beanstar security system. Kakalata, it is the herding time. We must take the Beanstar and fussily run away from this place. At last! At long, long last! I have in my possession both the Beanstar and Peach's voice! That thing that can grant all desires. That thing that can grant all desires. The Beanstar. We have always remained at this castle, acting as guardians, protecting the Beanstar and keeping it out of evil hands. There's no doubt about it. Kakalata must be after the Beanstar. Ooh, heroic Mario Bros, quickly now before you must go to the Beanstar now! Go! You must not let the Beanstar fall into the evil hands of evil! Quickly, quickly, do not dawdle! We're gonna quickly there we go. Better. Let's save. We gotta get out of here now. Quick. Sorry to cut off the conversation, but this is important. I mean, this is probably not more important than the conversation, most likely, but you know, it is important. So, if you want to know a quick way up, you just spin up, and then because slopes are very weird in this game. Stop. There you go. Get everybody to be able to jump. Oh, we're too late. The Beanstar. The Beanstar and Princess Peach's voice are already mine. Will you awaken the Beanstar with Princess Peach's voice? This world will be Kakalata's snack cake. Say, Mario Bros. Boys, you haven't bothered to pay a visit to your host, Queen Bee. I thought you had better manners. Wouldn't you agree, Queen Bee? Perhaps the three of you can sit down over tea to discuss the finer points of foreign policy. Oh no. Here we go. We're up against Queen Bee. Oh boy, and she is pissed. So, there are two ways to take down Queen Bee. Well, actually not two ways. Well, you see, you can't really aim for her head at the moment. Because if I try to hammer her, it's not going to do much damage. So, the better way to go about this is to take her out from arm to arm, and then, well, you get the rest. So, now I could just... do I want to do that quite yet? Let's aim for the left arm first. No. You know what? No. Let's eliminate the problem. Alright, then let's see if we can... Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I was hoping I timed that right. You do not want to jump on the beans, because the beans will create more enemies. I'll tell you why. Yep, you don't want to do that. That's literally her attack. So, let's just... do you want to get rid of... Yeah, we can get rid of the problem in a second. Yeah, like literally right now. So, I'm gonna go back to voiceover mode.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna defeat her. I think we're gonna defeat her easily, like within the next few minutes. So I won't be talking about the article here, and probably will be just talking about the fight for a second here. So what I mean by two ways to eliminate Queen Bean is that, so obviously she'll be doing that attack for quite a while, for at least 3. I think it's like 2 to 4 turns. No, 3 to 5 turns. Or 3 to 4 cycles, and she'll be spitting out the beans. Now, if the beanie was still out, immediately the beanie will be eliminated as well from the fight. So the other way you can take out the boss is by straight up just aiming straight for the head with advanced throws attack if you have it in stock. If you have learned the advanced splash bros, then it is possible to pretty much eliminate her from the very get-go. Careful on how... Yeah, so if she has one arm doing that, then the shockwave will come faster. So I'm going to risk it and just pretty much go for the Super Splash Bros again, and then, you know what, pretty much just take her out immediately. And we're going to be back to live voice action right now.
Oh boy, sorry. I thought that was funny. She just dies by like, like a caveman, like going, Curses Mario! I'm sorry. It's just funny. Anyways, this is not a funny moment, as we have Lady Lima crying here. Oh no! Gagaletta forced Queen Bean to eat a belly belch worm. That's what turned her into this. A belly... So a virus turned a sane person into an insane person. Is that why a lot of people in... Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna finish that joke. For those of you that may know where I'm going with this and are thinking what I'm thinking, then yeah, you can finish the joke yourselves. Our fair kingdom is doomed! Doomed! How will we ever return Queen Bee to normal? What's that? You say? The Mario Bros? will do something about it? Sure, why not? We're in a foreign land. Might as well help you, right? What can you possibly mean? You speak of the impossible. Whoa. Why? There is no known way to spit out in just a belly belch. Well, except that's one way. At last resort. It sure isn't pretty though. She may be able to speed it up if she drank the legendary Chocola Reserve from Chucklehuck Woods. Speak about this. Go on. You'll go to Chucklehuck Woods? You'll find the Chocola Reserve?
Oh yeah!
Well, if you're going to make such a bold proclamation, I suppose I have no choice but to rely on you. Take this Bean Brooch and take this Bean Brooch and head southwest from the castle towards Chateo de Chucklehuck. If you find the Chocola Reserve and indeed in Chucklehuck Woods, our queen may yet recover. You got the Bean Brooch. Let's go. Luigi, please stop fooling around. We got stuff to do. So we could. So actually, what's down this way? Yeah, so down this way is a block, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to voiceover mode. So I don't know. I should just make that obvious at this point. Sorry. Oh, anyways.
Mario! Luigi! Lady Lima has asked that you also take this along with you. You got a bean badge. That thing is a badge. You equip it, you'll be a little stronger in battle. Different badges have different effects, so for now, if you get a badge, make sure you equip it. To equip it, press select to open your suitcase. Oh crap, come on, you're gonna make me equip it now? To equip badges, select this icon. Here you can see the gear and badge you're equipped with. Okay Mario, time to equip the badge. Select this icon, but I don't... Oh. Well, I guess now I want it. This is where all the badges you have are shown. Normally you pick a badge. It's simple this time since you only have one right now. Press A and equip the badge. Thanks for the tutorial that I didn't need. Look at Luigi. Now you're all set. Good luck and be careful. Oh, sorry Luigi, but if you want your own badge, you'll have to go buy one at the store. Are you flipping kidding me, bro? Luigi, stop being a baby. I also have to save, guys. I also have to save. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Alright, back to voiceover. Sorry for the interruption. So, there's gonna be a weird thing that happens. Apparently, when you reach level 12 and onward, Luigi, for some reason, starts to level, well, I don't know. Something weird happens. I'll show it, obviously, here. So, I think now would be a good time to step back into the argument. You can get you can buy the badges here at the at the shop right here, which is cool. So there's no way, unfortunately, there's no way to unequip them. Which, to be honest, I'm like, why is that not possible? But I'm not gonna complain too much about that one. In terms of like buying and selling items, I mean, you get plenty of coins in this game as it is. And to be quite frank, you get wow. Okay, so so these badges are actually not too bad for Mario here. And I think I'm gonna put that on Mario because Mario would have it, and it's honestly good. And then Luigi could have the badge that Luigi, you can wear the badge that suggested that we put on Mario. I personally, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like this is like my second time playing this game, so I'm just gonna go with just putting the other badge on Luigi, the one that the advisor gave me on the way out. He just said, "Yeah, Luigi, you have to buy your own badge." Like, come on, man. Gotta hook a brother up, man. So, I think, I don't know where I left off at with the article, but I'm going to just I'll reread the third paragraph in this article. So, one of the key factors behind the patent's rejection in YouTube gameplay is a YouTube gameplays video from 2013 demonstrating the indie fan game Pokemon Generations. In its initial reasons for rejection, the JPO cited gameplay mechanics showcased in the video to argue a lack of inventive step in Nintendo's patent application, describing the mechanisms like selecting a Pokeball display at the bottom right of the screen causes Ash to throw it. If it hits Pikachu, Pikachu can be captured. And so there is a picture of said, there's obviously like, there's evidence here and everything, and it's just not, honestly, like this hack looks but it's just like the idea and concept looks way better than the Pokemon games that are, the current ones that are being made today. They're pretty much way better in terms of concepts and whatnot. So another part of the notice that has been causing amusement among Japanese users is the examiner's apparent annoyance with Nintendo's predatory over how the unofficial game and its content was referred to in the reasons for rejection. Yeah, as I said. Okay, so something weird happened here. Luigi was the one who leveled up first, then Mario levels up. Now, if I were to look this up right now, in terms of experience levels, like if I were to look at Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and we were to look at the experience levels, I mean, it would make sense that Mario will level up first or at the same time. And if I were to look up the progression in the wiki, at least, it would show that in order to reach level 12, he would have to reach 1578. But if we were to look at Luigi's level 12, his is 1552. Which seems odd, in my opinion. It seems very, very odd. You can look it up in the Mario Wiki yourself, but to me, it just seems very odd. So, like, 960, so, and 962, Luigi would have to reach 969 in order to do this, but then we have, so then it's like 280, 346, and 382. 324, 346, 382. That's so weird. So when does it actually, like, canonically, like, reach, like, reach to a common ground. So it would be, if I were to look, for when Mario would catch up, because I tried looking around on this to see if it had anything to do with the badges, but it didn't, which is odd. So it had nothing to do with the badges, and it was just like one of those things. And let's see, 1924 for level. So we're gonna look through Mario's level ups quickly. So 1578, then 1924 to 2306 would be the next two. And then if you look at Luigi's, it's I probably should have said which levels. So for the levels, like, so yeah, level 13 would be 1924 experience points. Level 14, 2306, and then 15 would be 2756. So then for level 13 for Luigi, it would be 1898, 2280, 2730. Meaning that Luigi takes on the experience for quite a while until I want to say it's till level. No, hold on. When is it less and when is it more? 5958 was level 20 for Luigi. And level 20 for Mario would be 5975. Wow, what the heck? So, if I were to be level 9, if I would be level 99 for Mario, wait a minute now, level 99 for Mario would be... So when does it... Okay, so we're on the 05s. We reached the 05s at level 40. 47898. 47805. So when would it comparatively be? Now I gotta look this up. Hold on now. Because if we're looking at it here, okay, so then okay, so let's look at level 20. Level 20 would be 5975 for Mario, and level 20 would be 5958. Level 25 for Luigi is 10958, and level 25 for Mario would be 10925. Alright. Maybe there's some sort of way where I can, like, compare the charts in the next episode, and no, I don't want to wait till the next episode. The leveling experience, if Luigi happens to level up sooner than Mario, don't panic, it's not by much. In fact, it's probably by, I want to say by, like, 300. You're off by. So, and you know, as you level up, it's gonna require a lot more than 300 to like get the experience. And that's all I can really say about that. And yeah, we're gonna go back to the article because I don't really have much time to talk about the article. If we're gonna be reaching a lot of dialogue reading towards in the next couple of seconds. So. Let me see. The rejection. Okay. So, where was I at? I'm sorry. So, yeah, this part of the game, yeah, like, so, if you were to get stuck here, yeah, just make sure you spin that way, and then if you try to access here earlier before reaching Beanbean Castle, you'll just be denied access completely. So with that being said, I'm going to be quiet for right now. Travel here is permitted only for select individuals in order to guard the Chucklehook Woods ecology. Oh! Beanbean Brooch! The mark of special guests of Beanbean Castle. Very well. We shall permit you to enter these woods. hope you will enjoy a taste of incredibly full flavored Coca-Cola while you are here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick because we gotta finish reading the article and what's going on here. So another part of the notice that has been causing amusement among Japanese users in the examiner's apparent annoyance with Nintendo's predatory over how the unofficial game is and its content refers to the reason for the rejection. In counter-arguments, the company stated that Ash, Pikachu, and Pokeball should properly be referred to as a character infringing upon Ash, a character infringing upon Pikachu, and a character infringing upon Pokeballs, respectively. In response, the examiner says if it were impermissible for the reason for the rejection to refer to the character names, then even at the cost of being redundant, accuracy should take precedence. So we're now at Chucklehook. You know, we're at the Cheteo. So I'm gonna be reading some dialogue, or not dialogue. I'm gonna be reading some text here because apparently there's a step-by-step process to make the Chuck-Cola soda. So we have here. Oh wait, I'm reading it live anyways. So I'm gonna interrupt for a minute. Brewing Chocola Cola Step 1. The main ingredient of Chocola Cola is Chocola fruits. Let me make sure the gain is up a little bit. Okay, yeah. The main ingredient of Chocola Cola is Chocola fruit, which grows only in Chucklehook Woods. Okay, and then what's step 2? Place 1 Chocola fruit in a barrel that's been filled to the brim with savory syrup. Then tell funny jokes to the fruit until it laughs, releasing soda bubbles deep within the brew. Bear in mind that the quality of both the fruit and the jokes will affect the brewing process. Father of Chocola Cola, first generation Cheteo owner bubbles. Wow. Okay. So the annoying. So yeah. Back to the response. In the response, the examiner says if it were impermissible for the reasons for rejection to refer to the character names, then even at the cost of being redundant, accuracy should take precedence. In that case, the notice would need to use cover some descriptions such as an object in the form of a small animal instead of Pokemon, an object in the form of a boy wearing a red cap instead of Ash, an object in the form of a small yellow animal instead of Pikachu, an object in the form of a small green animal instead of Bulbasaur, and a spheric object with a red upper half and the white lower half instead of a Pokeball. However, even with such rephrasing, the logical structure of the... Yeah, so we get to a point in this maze where, yeah, that happens. Structure of the grounds of the refusal remains unchanged. Therefore, this argument has no bearing on determining inventory set. Case closed, basically. The rest of the argument's there if you want to read it. And, yeah, we have much more dialogue to read. I'll give you my closing thoughts towards the end of the video, but we have more dialogue to read.
Oh, boo! Blast criminy. The famous Shadow Thief Popple has been caught in full sight. Clips! You think you're ready? Do ya? Nobody's more ready than me, see? I'll show ya. Rookie! Shake a leg! Yes, boss! Okay, Rookie, it's your turn, see? I want you to squash those red and green drips right there. Yes, boss. I feel like I know these two from somewhere. Weird. What? Rookie? Are you saying you're acquainted with these two palookas? Yeah. Something about them feels real familiar. Makes me feel real bad. you're blabbering, you. You two ugly mugs came here for the same reason as us. You want the fabled Chocola Reserve. Bill! Bill, I say. You really think you can beat me to the punch? Well, open up your ears, punks. I, Pupple Shadow Thief, Filcher of the world's richest, bet you that I get the Chocola Reserve first. Rookie, go to it!
So, we've reached our first battle with Popple and Rookie. We'll call him. We clearly know who that is.
How dare you guys try to mess with the great Popple?
So I forgot that I was supposed to hammer that. Yeah, that was my bad. But yeah, you can defeat Popple in this battle. People prefer to not battle Popple in order to like get through this battle like easily. And yeah, you can see that it's just like, there we go, boom. Oh shoot, yeah, I was supposed to like watch that.
I'll be taking that, see?
No, you don't! Which is funny because I take him out in literally like 2 hits. There goes Popple. I was so close to getting that. I was so close to getting that. So yeah. What else? Oh, I'm gonna just read the rest of the article if I can, but another objection raised by Nintendo's position that the Pokemon Generations video was merely a video, and thus the examiner could not extract the technical elements of the claimed invention from it. The examiner seems puzzled by what this argument is supposed to mean, submersing that it is probably intended to imply one of the two things. That Nintendo's site acknowledges that the video is genuine gameplay footage, but does not believe footage alone can disclose the technical features of a game program, or that Nintendo's side is casting doubt about whether the video is gameplay footage at all. Do it. That is how you do it. I know I didn't do it damages, but that's how you get it done.
Rookie, you bloated idiot! Who took you in when you were dazed and lost on the mountain? Me, you worthless vermin! I'm so ashamed. Meh, I don't care. See, we're fine as long as we get the Chocola Reserve. Let's not mess with these two knuckleheads. We'll scram and hurry on ahead. Yeah.
So one thing I forgot to mention about the fight is if you notice Bowser's hammer attack, or sorry, Rookie's hammer attack. I mean, if it's not obvious already, that's Bowser. So if this was yeah, so what was I gonna say? If you notice Rookie's hammer attack, pay attention to it in this make and in the remake. There's going to be some subtle differences on why that's the case. So, with that being said, back to the article at hand. And this is going to be the last thing I'm going to read, and then I'm going to have you guys just read the rest if you want to. So, 2 things that it implies from Nintendo's acknowledgement, but doesn't. Okay, so the first thing is that Nintendo's site acknowledges that the video is genuine gameplay footage, but does not believe footage alone can disclose the technical features of a game program, or that Nintendo's side is casting doubt about whether the video is gameplay footage at all, but perhaps merely an animated video to which narration has been added so as to make it appear as though the uploader were playing a game. The examiner promptly dismisses both arguments while noting that in the second scenario, the uploader's behavior would be way too preposterous. And the literal just, you know, reactions from pretty much a lot of these people are either Actually, I don't even know if they're based or not. Let's see. Let's actually read some of these comments. Whenever I see a story show up detailing Nintendo's fighting against Palworld for simply existing or literally anything else that there's existing too close to their content, I get the vibe that Nintendo is behaving like a dragon fighting off literally anything that appears to be threatening its hoard wealth. Well said. This whole thing reads way more like a spoiled child throwing a tantrum than a dragon doing anything. Either way, Nintendo embarrassing themselves so guilelessly is one of the most entertaining things that they've ever done. At least with regards to Pokemon. And then Palworld's a ripoff.
Palworld is a ripoff of Pokemon 1000%, and I cannot wait for Nintendo to
I'm not gonna read that.
smack them into submission.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Palworld is no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro's coping, and then you have. The comments are just funny. So, alright. Anyways, a few more things. So we are in the new area. These are pest nuts. Pest nuts. Well, they reveal two types of enemies. One is obviously the beanie here, which is like very lower level. And then it's actually kind of crazy how, like, you know, how inspired it is to see the pest nuts become the bee, and then they become a beanie, and then you see the new Super Mario Bros. U here, like with the Goomba bush turning into a Goomba. So I don't know. I thought that kind of like funny. It's not obviously it's not based off of that, but I just thought it was kind of like interesting to like put the two together, and that's, you know, in that regards. Anyways, they revealed two enemies, and the second enemy you will see. Yeah, so we have the experience points right here, and it just seems like, whoa.
Oh no.
It just seems that, like, there is a difference of, if I were to put it into context here, Luigi is 356 points, like, sooner on leveling up than Mario is. For at least the next few levels. I want to say that's the case. So the second enemy that we could reveal, if we play our cards correctly, that's just a regular beanie. There's a reason why I'm showing this battle. Really, there is a reason here. To reveal the truth right now. Yes! A golden beanie. Higher leveled and experienced, and also very fast. According to a lot of gamers and a lot of players that play this game, gold beanies are very rare. Which, I find that very perplexing for myself, because, I mean, obviously you get the spike, and then you get the spike badge from them if you defeat them. And they have a probability of running away. I don't know how high the probability is of a golden beanie running away. So let me look that up. What is the chance of a gold beanie running away Superstar Sega? Let's say GBA for right now, because this is the GBA version. And we've reached the fourth pipe, still unknowing of where the second one is. Or not the fourth pipe, we reached the fifth pipe, I'm sorry. Let's say the fifth pipe. So, gold beanie stats, they have a...
Oh no.
So, apparently a golden beanie has a very high chance of running away. yeah, they have a... Yeah, they're level 11, roll common, item drop, spike badge, Chocola badge is a... Oh, they have a low chance of dropping a Chocola badge. And yeah, the thing is here is that when they do run away, like they have a high chance of running away. Yet it's a very low chance of them like showing up. So like experience is 50. What's the okay, so let me see. What's the probability of them showing up then? Showing up. So they have a high chance of running away. So, apparently, they have a very rare chance, according to a lot of people. But for some reason, I find it... I'm just finding myself with a golden beanie, like, in 3 battles in a row. And it's kind of perplexing for me for them to be rare. I'm not trying to jinx myself or anything, but I'm just like... This happened in my first time of game playing, and when I first played this game, it was about 10 years ago, actually. I'm not kidding when I'm saying that. I played this game 10 years ago. And I've had the same probability. So it questions me how that is the case if I, you know, did any of this. So, I don't know. But, yeah. Looks like we can't really progress any further, so... Looks like we're gonna have to explore around here and figure out what's going on. And see if there's anything that we need to do. Let's see if we can go this way. Oh, we got another... Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's something we need to make sure of. Yep. Alright. Good to keep track of. Well... I'll probably disclose about the generations in the next episode, but for right now...
Hey, I've been saved the rescued boy! Zutala, Allah! I am the messenger of the tale. Cook, that is me! And boy, I am the petite brother of Cook. My name is Isgas. We were stuffed into these spirals by 2 bizarre characters. Are you the ones who saved us? To get straight to the point, the 2 who attacked us are after the Chuckle Reserve that lies deep in the woods. In woods, you dicks are after the Chuckle Reserve as well. Oh, the problem is whether or not that legendary soda even truly exists. Why, even the 2 of us have never seen nor drunk such famed drink. The Chocola Reserve behind Chucklehuck Woods is a sanctuary no one can touch. Getting there is not easy. Hey, what's going? You can sound on the enemies? And Emma rocks that leads beetles to make batters? Ah. Perhaps us could get through the woods. Not with these moves alone. Yes, perhaps with the wonderful hammer. Oh, Tristan Monfleur. Indeed. A little old boy was thinking this exact same thing. I wonder how the French version would go about this. What's a boy? Okay.
this to whacking each other with a hammer. Like this.
Shut up, you idiots! Not like that! Okay, then try it with me. Not like that! Now does it... With more flair, just a moment ago, we have decided to think this helping us. We have decided to teach you to techniques. These are techniques that have been perfected and refined and passed down here at these detail. You master these, they should help you in your bon voyage in the woods. You should try to master these hammer techniques. First, Missouri Green, give me your hammer. Let's see. With this hammer, press L button to choose hammer. Then press the B button to swing. And voila! That is the secret hammer technique. Swing your hammer high and watch it plunge down with the joy of the woods.
Anyone with such a technique will become micro-sized. Oui! Très petite! Anyone this size would feel like a mouse. You're going to tiny holes for micro-adventures.
To return to normal, just swings the hammer again in a superb whack of the mouth.
That sure won't give me a concussion.
Hurry. Hammer.
I like that. Like that. There you go.
Ooh, and Cordoba, you think you could produce the joy, viver of the wood on the first shot? Lewis, perhaps you should try to put him back to normal. Excellent! Magnifique! Vous could be your genius! Now the Red Monsieur, give me your hammer this time. Here you go. This time press start to switch positions. Then press L and select the hammer.
Okay.
Hammer.
Then press the B button to swing. This is the ultimate hammer technique. Crashing down on the gust of wind with the power of the earth. Where he's struck by his hammer will be completely buried and eaten in the earth. Of course, if the stage moving with the control pad is possible. Life is much like a mole. Wivers can even sneak under fences from micro-adventures. To come back above ground, just press the A button. Please, go for a try.
Hammer.
Ah, boy! The power of the earth crashes down in bursts of winds. That was perfect! Ooh. Wow. Just press the A button to pop up out of the ground again. Fantastic! Now it's time to put these new hammer techniques to the test. Use these techniques you learned to get the two color goblets in the room next door. The two goblets of which I speak are two of the Beanbean Kingdom's greatest treasures. They sparkle glass and brilliant. It is the perfect reward for you who have gained these techniques. So, Missouri's, procure these two goblets.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, looks like we're getting, oh yeah, we can't do that, right. Steel floor. Steel flooring is so hard you cannot go through it. Mouse living room. Take care not to bump your head on the low entryway. Wait. I want to read this. Mole's living room. Tunnel beneath fence. Try not to get your clothes dirty. There we go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okie
Alright, well.
Hammer.
got the green goblet. It's brilliant, glitters in your eyes.
Hammer. Jump.
Please do not hit anything on the wall. Oh, I guess we don't go back automatically.
Hammer. Jump.
So now it's my turn.
Hammer.
Okay. You got some red goblets. Beautiful, beauty sparks in your eyes. Oh yeah, and then
Jump. Hi.
if I'm devious enough, come here, Luigi. You want to hit me earlier? Time to pay that. Yeah, if you do that, you pretty much take off his health. So don't do that too much. But that's an easy way to get money. So
Hammer. Hi.
it's something you can do. You guys the red goblet and the green goblet. Messieurs, you are amazing. Incredible. There's nothing less for us to teach you. You have methods and ammo techniques perfectly. Well, Messieurs, you may enter Chocolate Woods in search of the famous Chocola Reserve. Well, let's get going. We have much time not to delay. But I think we're gonna call it here because I do not want to extend the episode for too long. Since the last episode was very long, I feel like it would be best if I just cut it at half the chapter and it will complete the entire chapter like next episode, like that. And while we're on the subject, you see these holes on the ground? Well, hold on. I just want to like at least leave you guys off on some sort of
Hi. Hammer. Jump.
Okay, come on.
Okie
We're
dokie.
goofing around.
Hammer.
So, these are, ignore the background. You can get chuckle beans from the ground. These holes are, well, they're famous for that. So yeah, I don't know what else to really say. But we're gonna call it here.
Let's go.
And yeah, that's all I can really say. Interesting conversation we had today and whatnot, obviously. And I don't know what else to really say. Other than this fact of, you know, things happen. These are the facts. And, you know, that's just how things are. So with that being said, don't forget to shine bright and stay bright.